Here we go. This morning is a cardio circuit, which I think for Evan means could be potentially body weight and is more about working with some speed rather than with weight. You can choose to do whatever you want with this. Really only the weighted things, the only weighted thing would be the reverse lunge. And you can choose to hold weight with that or not. But what it's going to be is 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And we're going to go reverse lunge to march. And so the march part of that is just bringing your knee up at the end. So you'll step backwards and then bring that knee up. So we step backwards, tap to the ground, and then we bring that knee up and right back. So we're always making sure we're bringing your knee up, not your chest down to your knee. All right, so there's that. That's the reverse lunge to march. We're going to do 30 seconds on one side, then 30 seconds on the other side. So after a 15-second rest. So we're going 30 seconds on, 15 off. So we'll go right leg reverse lunge, rest 15 seconds, left leg reverse lunge, rest 15 seconds, and then a forward and reverse crawl. So we're crawling forward, backward, toes and hands, trying to keep your knees off the ground with that one. And then a glute bridge march with a foam roller. You can use either a short or a long foam roller here. Gonna grab mine. But the march is just, you're gonna hold a glute bridge position, so you hold your hips up. We're also holding a foam roller out. If you're using the big one, obviously your hands are gonna be a little bit wider. But we hold here, and we march side to side, or keep your hips up, marching as you go. Okay, and with straight arms, you're gonna be squeezing that roller. And then the last one is a plank jack. Evan puts these on a lot of workouts. They don't work for me. So a plank jack would be plank position, and then you're basically hopping your feet out to the side like you would in a jumping jack. Okay, they don't really work for me. So I just tap out to the side, tap out. So that's the modification there. You can do whichever version you like. And we'll be 30 seconds of everything and 15 seconds off. We're going to go through 6 times. Okay, so it's a little over 20 minutes today, but we'll have the heart rate up. It'll be good. All right. So let's wrap up on the roller. We'll go one more minute. We have been doing, I feel like we've been doing a lot of reverse lunges lately, but tomorrow is almost all lateral. So if you want to join us tomorrow, we can even out all the reverse lunges we've been doing with some lateral lunges. Usually we try to get a 1-to-1 mix of both. But, when we pick the circuits early in the week, it doesn't always pan out that way. So we did do a lot of reverse lunges this week. Thirty more seconds. All right. Good. We're going to go right to the Spider-Man stretch today. So we'll go to a push-up position. You can leave your knee on the ground if you like, or you can come up to a full push-up position. But we're just bringing that foot up in front of you. You want to keep your roller nearby. Prop your hands up on it, because I like that straight line down your back and through your back knee, rather than being bent over from the top of your back. So we're just pushing your hips down to the floor. We're using this as our hip flexor stretch. And from there, we'll straighten your front leg. Let your back heel drop down. And getting into that hamstring stretch in front. You'll feel a calf stretch also, letting your heel drop down to the floor. And good. Let's go ahead and bend that front leg again. And we'll open up. Now your chest should be opening up toward the knee that's forward. We open and close. And relax. Let's go to the other side. Bring that other knee up, or other foot up next to your hands. Push your hips down towards the floor. Your shin should still be vertical. So the foot that's in front and like that shin should still be vertical. We don't want to get out over your toes. And good. Let's go ahead and straighten that front leg. Remember to let your back heel drop down to the ground. And good. Bend your front leg again. We'll rotate, open up toward the knee that's forward. And we close down to the floor. As you reach down to the floor, think about touching your elbow to your shoe. And good. Let's go down to all fours. One leg out to the side. Just pushing forward and backward here. And switch sides. And good. All right, let's go ahead and stand. Two things. We're going to put two things together here. So we'll pull up and across with your shin, making sure we're supporting your knee. As soon as I get my balance. Okay, we're pulling up and across, and then we'll reach back for an SLDL. Okay, so we're going through a big range of motion at your hip, getting a good stretch. And we'll go 5 times on one side, then switch it up 5 times on the other. Okay, other side. Okay, last one here is a 2-way lateral lunge. So we're going to step out to the side, keep that same leg glued to the floor, but we're going to step back and across. So we step out to the side for lateral lunge, and then back and across for what we would call a drop lunge. You're kind of crossing over that midline of your body. Should really feel that in the outside of your hip as you step back and across. And let's switch sides. Stepping back and across. And good to go. Okay, so if you're going to use weight for the lunge, go ahead and get that ready. Gotta get the timer set up here. Okay, so we've got 6 rounds of 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And so we'll work through like that, a little over 20 minutes. Okay. First one is that reverse lunge to march. Can be weighted or unweighted. It's up to you. Okay. All right, let's get started in 10 seconds. Have a foam roller nearby to squeeze for the glute bridge. If you don't have one, that's totally fine. All right, 3, 2, 1, and reverse lunge. Here we go. So we step back and bring that knee up. We're working through with a little bit of speed here. Ten seconds left. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. And we're going to go to the other side. So the idea on a cardio day would be to work through this a little bit faster than you would typically. All right, 2 seconds. 1, other leg in front. Here we go. Making sure you keep that knee outside your pinky toe. So as you come up, we don't want your knee collapsing to the middle. Keep your knee out over your pinky toe instead of your big toe. 5 seconds. 2, 1, rest. All right, crawl is next. So we're just crawling forward and backward in the space that you have. Keep your back flat, shins parallel to the ground. Ready? And here we go. Make sure the back of your head is kind of an extension of your spine. Okay, we don't want it reaching down towards the floor. 10 seconds left. 3 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Okay, rolling right over for a glute bridge. We're going to be marching, picking up one foot, then the other, with arms straight, squeezing that foam roller. In 2 seconds. 1, and here we go. The farther your feet are apart, more challenging this gets. 10 seconds left. Keeping that belly strong. Don't let your back arch up. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Rolling over to the push-up position for the plank jacks or the step outs, whichever one you're doing. Step out, you're just going to alternate sides, stepping out, tapping that toe and coming back in. Ready? And here we go. Locking everything up right in the middle. Halfway there. Just like in that push-up position, make sure your head is away from the floor. 3 seconds. 2, 1, rest. All right, that's round 1. We're back up to the top for the reverse lunges. Okay, ready? 3 seconds. And off we go. Reverse lunge to march. 10 seconds left. Three seconds, 2, 1, rest. Okay, moving over to the other side. 3 seconds left. And here we go. Keeping that front foot flat on the floor. Halfway there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Crawling forward and backward. Okay, ready. And here we go. Locking that up, keeping that good solid core nice and tight as you go. Ten seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Roll it over for the glute bridge. Three seconds. Ready? And here we go. Make sure with straight arms, we're still squeezing that roller. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, plank jacks or tap out. 3 seconds. 1, and here we go. If you find yourself sliding back here, you need to move your hands under your chest a little bit more. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, round 2 down. Back up for lunges. Round 3, ready? And here we go. Halfway. 5 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Other side coming up. 2, 1, and here we go. Other side. Halfway. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest.
I just gotta interject with a woo.
Ooh, yeah, woo is right. It's different. It's different than lifting stuff. And crawl, here we go. And I think that's part of the point too, a little bit faster, maybe a little bit less weight. Feels like a little different kind of burn. 10 seconds left here. That's something you miss in person, right? The fact that other people are kind of suffering too. And relax. Sometimes it's nice to know that, you know, to hear some other heavy breathing and stuff, to know it's not just you. All right, rolling over for the glute bridge. Ready? And here we go. Focus on keeping everything nice and strong as you switch feet. To make it a little more challenging, move your feet farther apart. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. What are we doing here? Plank jack. Yeah, step out. Here we go. Plank position, doing the plank jack or the tap out. Ten seconds left. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're halfway there. 3 rounds to go. Back up to the lunges. Starting in 2, 1, and here we go. Big part of the work in this circuit is right here. Make sure you're using mostly your front leg. Don't rely too much on that back leg. As you step back, keep that weight forward over your front leg. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Lunges go. Your what? Faith? Oh. Other side. And here we go. 30 seconds. Ten seconds left. Two, one, rest. We're looking for about 12 to 15 reps on those. So you want to be working through pretty quickly. All right, forward and reverse crawl. Ready? And here we go. Five seconds left. Keep those knees nice and close to the ground. 2, 1, and rest. Roll it over. Three seconds left to rest. 2, 1, and glute bridge march. Here we go. Arms are straight, squeezing that roller. Your goal is no shift at all as you pick up your other foot. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, wrapping up round 4 with the plank jack or tap out. 2 seconds, 1, and here we go. Focus in on that good shoulder position as you're in the plank. You want your head back, shoulder blades spread wide. Hold down your back. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, 2 rounds to go. Back up to lunges. In 3 seconds. 1, and go. Halfway. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Rest. Other side. All right, other leg in 2, 1. Here we go. Keeping that weight forward. It's kind of you got to find a happy medium between keeping enough weight over your front leg, but not so far forward that your heel comes up. We want to keep that heel down on the ground. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Rest. What comes off next? 5 seconds to the crawl. 2, 1, and here we go. Moving back and forth. Just like all of our other core movements, you're going to keep your midline locked up. If you had a marble rolling around on your back, you should be able to keep it totally centered. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Rolling over for the glute bridge. And here we go. Pushing those hips up, tuck your tailbone. And we march each side, squeezing that roller. Just keeping a little tension on your upper body. Halfway. Five seconds. 2, 1, rest. Okay, rolling over for the tap out to finish up round 5. Ready? And here we go. From your tailbone to the back of your head is one nice long straight line. Shoulder blades are pulled down and nice and wide. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. Last round here, gang. Back up to the lunges. In 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Last one. Ten seconds left. Finish with some speed on this side. 3, 2, 1, rest. Five seconds. Ready, and here we go. Last set of lunges for the week. Reverse lunges anyway. Halfway. Getting as low as you can, full range of motion. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1, rest. And we crawl. 5 seconds. Ready? And here we go. All right, 5 seconds left. That back nice and flat. 2, 1, rest. Rolling over. All right, and here we go. Glute Bridge march. Keeping everything nice and tight. Cheeks doing the work here. We're not doing a crunch with your lower back. Ten seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. All right, last bit of work. Holding that solid plank position, either hopping or tapping your feet out to the side. Last 30 seconds. Ready? And here we go. Halfway there. Three seconds. 2, 1, rest. All right. All right, guys. Well, hopefully that got the heart rate up. Got you moving this morning to wrap up your week. For those of you who are a holiday hold'em, we'll see you on Sunday at 5 o'clock. If I don't see you in the morning, I'll be here at 9 a.m. Join me if you can. Otherwise, maybe we'll see you Sunday afternoon. Okay. Thanks, guys. Great job.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks.